This question asks, can I explain what is a Veterans Asset Irrevocable Trust? We call it a VAPT, or a Veterans Asset Protection Trust. And this comment came from the video I posted yesterday on a win that I had on an appeal for a client, in which case I used this trust. So what is a Veterans Asset Protection Trust? It is very similar in nature to a Medicaid Asset Protection Trust, which many of you have heard about and commented on, and I've discussed here on this platform. And basically, it's an irrevocable trust that we can put assets into and start the, quote, clock ticking on whatever benefit we're going after. So if my client is not a veteran and they want to pre-plan for Medicaid, which I always think is a good thing, although here in Florida, most people don't, and we can still shelter their assets on the fly if they need Medicaid. So if it's for Medicaid, then we just have Medicaid language, and it is a Medicaid Asset Protection Trust. We fund it, and then after 5 years, Medicaid can't touch those assets. Well, after the rule change for the VA aid and attendance benefit on October 18th of 2018, they have implemented a 3-year look-back period, which looks and feels a lot like the Medicaid 5-year look-back period. So if you have assets over the VA threshold for aid and attendance benefits, and then you try to give them away or buy an annuity or put them into an irrevocable trust or anything like that within 3 years or 36 months of applying for benefits, the VA claws that back and penalizes you just like Medicaid does with their 5-year. But what I do also is my VA trust also has Medicaid language, because we always may need Medicaid in the future. So my Veterans Trust protects all of the assets after 36 months for VA benefits, and protects those same assets after 60 months or 5 years for the Medicaid benefits. So that trust actually pulls double duty. In this particular case, we used the trust in a pretty novel way. Because under the VA rules, your home is not a countable asset. And therefore, the way that they made the rules on gifting and other inappropriate transfers says that if you give away a countable asset that otherwise would have made you ineligible for benefits, now you get yourself a penalty. And that was the magic of how I handled that case. And the secret sauce was that I moved an asset into the trust that was not countable to begin with. And under the VA's own rules, you can't penalize me for moving or gifting a non-countable asset. Now, where they got pissed off is that we immediately sold it right after, which was pretty brazen, but clearly within the law. And clearly, I was found to be right on that move. So, any other questions on Veterans Asset Protection Trust, just let me know. I love them. I use them all the time. And now I have case law to support why they're more awesome than ever. Have a great day.